So yeah, a lot of people may not know my history and uh, who I am like that. You know, y'all probably just been seeing my face random places, you know, and things like that on different platforms. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna answer a few key questions. Where do the name Millman come from? The name Millman came from my older cousin when I was a youngin'. She nicknamed me Millman, and I didn't know that my artist name would be Millman because my first professional artist name was D Sconey. You know, with the group Dude and them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Where am I from? The city I'm from is Chicago. I grew up in Inglewood, moved to the hundreds, then moved to the went to Ridge South High School. So I went to the suburbs for my high school for 4 years. Um, Most definitely, you know, what is my purpose in music? My purpose in music when I first started out was to get things off my chest and to communicate with the creator, and you know, basically just make music I want to hear. You know, I started recording back in, I would say, like 93, or yeah, like 93, around the time that Menace to Society and Pocket Full of Stones was out. And I started recording and, you know, making songs with the Singleodian, hanging the microphone from the ceiling and, you know, recording my own music using the pause tape record method, you know. What's my plans for the music industry as an artist? My plans and my goals is to reach as many people as I possibly can reach and make an everlasting impact on anybody who listens to my music. Um, I never wanted to be the average artist. I always aim to put my life in my music and, you know, be vulnerable. You know, I talk about struggles, you know, I talk about the pain, I talk about the wins, talk about the losses, you know. Where did Dude and them come from? Dude and them came from the streets. The terminology, I heard it on the south side of Chicago, and me and my partner B, we was looking for a name to name a group, name our group, and this was way back in like 2000. And you know, we was like, man, we could be Dude and them, you know, like Wu Tang. You know how Wu Tang, everybody could be like Wu Tang, you know, Dude and them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could be part of Dude and them. You did what we Dude and them, but you Dude and them too. You did what I'm saying? So yeah, what do I like most about the music industry? Pros and cons. So the pros of the music industry is you get exposure um, when you with a major. They fund you. They fund you. You know, they put money behind you to get in front of more people. You know, as far as creative control, you have to make sure that you have all your ducks in a row and have everything registered properly so you can keep your own creative control. The cons of the music industry, I would say, is that it's not too much originality in this industry. A lot of people just trying to sound like each other or hop on the next thing, you know, the hottest thing or the latest trend. You know, so that's the cons. Not enough originality, in my opinion. What else do I do beside making music and being an artist? Well, you know, I sell cars, I film, I edit, I'm an audio engineer. You know, I actually went to school. I graduated Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Um, You know, I worked a lot of jobs, multiple jobs, UPS, FedEx, you name it, I done worked there, you know. So, yeah, I'm definitely more than an artist. I'm more of a business person, you know, because, and, you know, I got the clothes brand, of course, you know. When was my last performance? My last performance actually was recently at the Radio Cella in Atlanta. But before that, I performed at the Forge. And yeah. What would be the hardest struggle? Like the hardest obstacle that I go through? Reaching people. That is the hardest part about being an independent artist. You know, relearning social media, trying to reach new people who actually gonna support and spend money and invest and actually take a listen. You know, that's the hardest part. Getting in front of the right people who want to support you. You know, because a lot of the big artists spend millions of dollars in their branding and their marketing. They have a machine behind them. So yeah, that'll be the hardest part. What is my goals in being an artist? Well, to be honest, I never just wanted to be an artist. I wanted to make money, you know, but I want to make wealthy type of money. I want to partner with businesses. I want to have endorsements. I, you know, want my music being played. I want my music to be a household name. I want to be a household brand. You know, I definitely look forward to being a household brand in the near coming future. I know that all things are possible through God. You know. How did I stay out of the negative side of Chicago? Like, as a high school, I didn't know. I was just finding my way. You know, I was so-called gangbanging, didn't truly know who I was. So, how I started avoiding trouble is I changed my mind frame. I read a lot of books. I looked on YouTube. You know, and you know I studied a lot, and I stumbled up on the MSTA, the brother Marcel. I met this brother Sheik Ron when I was locked up in jail, and he introduced me to more science, and it just showed me a whole new way of life. You know, it taught me my identity and what we really have once we realize who we are. You know, because we've been here forever, but we don't get the credit due because we don't proclaim. We have to proclaim who we are. So I stopped getting in trouble and crazy stuff. I say my late 30s when I finally like simmered down, and you know, I avoided a lot of things in the streets. What is my message for the youth? My message for the youth is always believe in yourself, and your so-called ops is not really your ops. They're your brothers and sisters. The ops are the ones that's really trying to destroy and write these false laws and take from us. You get what I'm saying? It's like any problem can be resolved. You just have to be the bigger man. You know, I know some of the situations are too deep because it's already started. You know, so you just got to play it how it go. But just trust in the Lord, and He'll definitely guide you. You know what I'm saying? Trust in yourself. Listen to that still voice that speak to you. Avoid crowds. You know, just try to stay positive. You know, I know it's rough in the 18 to 25 demographic. You know, I'm thankful that I made it out of that situation where I'm free to just be who I am and don't gotta worry about nobody, you know, after me, you know. But yeah, just stay positive, study yourself the most you can, and just be yourself. You know, separate yourself from the crowd. So what are the goals for the next 5 years? My goals for the next 5 years is to just be placed in the history, to be a part of the creative process of being a human. You know, to be the greatest artist that ever was known. You know, the great mystery. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I've been real humble, you know, but it's like now that I have a son, I see that it's actual accolades and things that I have to accomplish as an artist and a businessman. And you know, my goals is to have fans and supporters and clients. You know what I'm saying? So I think that should, you know, let y'all know a little bit more about myself. So I'm gonna get out your ear, you know. I got the daily check-in. Make sure y'all check out the daily check-in on all platforms. Give you an update on what's going on or whatever, or how I'm feeling that day. I still do a little comedy when I can, you know. Still working on perfecting that craft. But yeah, you know, I'm on the radio stations. You know, you hear my voice, you see me on TV. Support a positive brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I don't think I'm better than nobody. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm definitely an example, a good example for the youth to follow. You know. And on that note, come and eat some food now. Yes, sir. This has been Meal Man Question and Answer. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.